Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Ordinary Blacks Podcast, man. My name is Earl Buck. And
my name's Tony Kiddian.
Yeah, man, why the hell was you late today? I'm going to just start off like that. Yeah.
Traffic?
Yeah, that's BS. That's every poor man's excuse right there, buddy.
I don't even have an excuse. I got caught up talking to my wife.
Talking to your wife?
Yeah.
So you're a simp now?
I don't even know. Is that a young people slang?
I guess so.
What's that mean?
You got your balls in your wife's purse.
Like I put my wife on a pedestal?
No, you just do everything your wife tell you to do.
Isn't that the same thing as putting your wife on a pedestal?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. All I know is all I know is your wife say, "Hey Tony, jump," and you just be like, "How high?" Not me.
Because for me it's, "Hey Tony, jump." I say, "Okay, will I get deported if I jump?" And she goes, "No," and then I jump.
Get deported.
That's right.
Oh,
if
wow.
I disagree with my wife,
you need some citizenship.
she's got ice on speed dial.
Oh yeah, man.
That's
Trump
it.
is in office right now.
That's it. You know where she voted.
Hey, do you know you got their number, by the way?
ICE's number?
Yeah.
Why? Just for? Are you asking for a friend?
For me, I want to deport you.
Oh, yeah. Get in line.
I'm not gonna lie, but hey, man, you know what? We're in a new location though, man. Just for this episode, so I think we got to give it a shout out, man.
Absolutely.
Okay, do you want to do that since you was late?
You can do the shout out because you're a better
whatever,
talker.
Man. Okay, look, we are at the Lav Zone House of Comedy, people. This is the first black-owned comedy club in Dayton, Ohio, man. And it's actually pretty prestigious too. Not gonna lie. And when I say prestigious, it's because like it's never been done before in this city. And this is the only comedy club in Dayton, Ohio right now, man.
That's actually true, yeah. Because the other one closed down, and the other one's just across the border.
So, and the owner of this club, his name is Tony Sanders, man. And we're gonna do a little bit something different though, man. Okay? You ready for this?
Oh, God.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, come on out, man. Where's the owner at, man? Where's the owner? I told you this is a different episode right here, man.
Do you want every episode to have you swarmed by Tonys?
No, man.
Named Tony?
This is Tony Sanders right here, man. The owner of Lav Zone House Comedy Club. Oh, yeah. Damn, I didn't even
think about that when the camera was being set up.
No, we did not think about it. Yeah, lower it up.
There
you go. How you doing, buddy? Hey, buddy.
What's going on,
you doing, man? How you been, man?
I'm good, man.
Okay, so do you want to tell us a little bit about your club, man, and how you got started?
Well, we got started. We just started here in August of this year, of last year. I'm sorry, last year, and we've been up and running. Full comedy house. We also do music, live music as well. So if you want to have some fun, you're looking for something to do on a Friday, Saturday night, and even on Mondays with our open mic. You can come out with Earl Buck, by the way. You can come out.
Hey, see that I got self-promo.
That's cool. I'm just here. Yeah. At this point.
Hey, this is when black people
they gang up. Yeah.
This is what happens.
This is what
we
it's
support
like.
each other.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to come out,
black person,
you can get great laughter, great fun. We got great food, and we got drinks. So come on out.
It wouldn't be a club without the drinks, buddy.
No,
you know I like to get messed up.
Yeah.
And the drunker you get, the funnier it gets.
That's right.
That's the rule. Right?
How about this, man? How about you tell him about that time we both got messed up off that clip drift?
Oh yeah, because I gave you the clip drift, and then I brought you the bottle of the clip drift.
Oh, yeah.
That brandy. That's South African
That was some
brandy.
good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know, I have not been able to speak right since he gave me that, whatever that was.
Yep.
Yeah. You've been speaking like you had a stroke.
Yeah, right.
Speech.
You know,
It's got that speech impediment.
it comes and goes.
No, man. But no, this is a different episode, man. We actually got live people in the audience, and this episode is actually we're gonna be on one topic, man. Okay, and today's topic is what is the best the best decade, man. Okay, because it's been a lot of talk here lately. I've been having a lot of conversations like, oh, what's the best decade? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. 2000s, you know.
It's hard for me to judge it because I wasn't alive in a lot of those decades.
I was.
Right? Yeah, I know you're a grandpa, but I wasn't alive at that point, right?
I'm a great grandpa.
And you wasn't,
God.
and you was in like a country that wasn't the best.
And I was a country that like when it was like the 90s, we were only getting stuff from the so I guess I've lived the 70s. Yeah, I guess I've lived the 70s. Yeah.
So Tony, what's your
80s?
80s.
Hands down.
He didn't even get it out. So what's so good about
why the 80s? Yeah, why was it so good?
80s was nonviolent music mostly.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
The 80s was about
Mostly.
No, well, late
No.
80s, NWA came in.
Yeah,
he came
yeah,
to the-
but you know, it started getting a little rough around the late '80s. But
Yeah.
all of the '80s really was just good, feel good music.
Yeah.
And it was about, back then, what we thought was style. It was about a nice style in the
Hey,
'80s.
let's talk about that.
hair,
I'm not
The
gonna-
big hair.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about it.
Let-
Let's talk about that damn stuff. But you know what? Hey, considering what you guys did in the 80s to now, like today's time, I'm talking about 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
I'll take the 80s style.
Yeah, but
I'm not
all
lying
style
to you.
comes back, right? Because right now, I think the big style trends now is the 90s.
Well, you think about it. You think about what
Well,
Kendrick Lamar just did.
Well,
Yeah.
he wore ladies' jeans, yeah.
Well, he
No,
didn't wear ladies.
bell bottoms
there was
is
bell
not
bottom
ladies'
jeans. There
jeans.
were
Bell
ladies'
bottoms
jeans.
is not-
I saw a
no.
picture, and they had the brand
No,
of
man,
the
I
jeans,
had bell
and it
bottoms
was
when I was a kid.
No.
it was in the ladies
hey,
section.
Tony, get this man right.
In
Get
the,
this
in
man
the
right.
'70s, when I was a child,
Tell him about it.
the only pants you could buy or that you bought that were popular were bell bottom pants.
So if you wore straight pants, would people mock you?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
positive.
because like the
they
straight
mock you
pants-
now.
Oh yeah.
You know, I go somewhere with these on, and the young kids be like,
No, know what I
"What you do?"
know what I used to call them? Nut huggers.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, those skinny jeans?
Yeah.
I can't
yeah,
do it.
Grab your nuts.
I got big legs, so it's like putting me into a sausage casing. I look like a
But
sausage.
then you would do good with bell bottoms.
Yeah, you
I need
would.
bell bottom. Yeah, can you imagine that flair?
But yeah.
I walk on stage and my pants will just fall with me.
But yeah, bell bottoms, man, they was in the 70s though,
Yeah.
man. I mean, that was like the style.
Oh, no, I get it with the style back
with,
then.
Men used to wear high heel shoes,
Platform.
platform.
Yeah.
They
What
just
they call
have
them,
thicker
stacks.
heel. Men
Or
still
flat.
wear high heel shoes. I saw a dude today. He was wearing like running shoes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was like that thick at the bottom of his running shoes. And I looked at him and I said, like, are you wearing like man heels? Or those like I call them meals because I mixed it together. But it looked like man heels. It was like
What did
I told
you
him
just
to take
call
it.
Meals.
Meals.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
like
man heels.
Like,
You don't like that?
like
Meals on wheels.
What's a
Mitches wear meals.
Oh, I was thinking something.
You don't know what a Mitch is?
Wow,
It's a middle bitch.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it. I was like, what? Hey.
Mitches wear meals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I asked him to take it off.
I don't
and
know how to take that.
He went down. He went down like 2 inches when he took it off. I was like, "What? Like what? Are you that self-conscious that you want to make yourself look taller?"
Some men
He's
are.
just short. He's
Well,
eight,
Prince
like
wore
5'8".
heels. I mean,
Yeah, some men
Prince
are.
wore them all, his whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do it,
Yeah.
and kudos to them. If you want to wear meals, wear meals. I don't care. Like I'm not. You don't like that, do you?
No.
Yeah, I
No,
don't think
don't.
so.
No.
But you said
Is that why
80s
you-
is the best.
He's got a little bit
got a
of
little-
meals
yeah,
on
a
him.
little
Yeah,
bit.
he's got a little meal.
Oh, hey, man, when I wear these, man, the ladies go crazy.
Mm.
Even though I got to get me a new pair, though. Somebody been talking about them. So, one thing you know about me, Buck is going to be honest with you. So,
But what size you wear?
Buck wears dingy boots.
you said, huh?
What's that, a 10?
Well, no, man.
9.5?
If I take, hey, ain't no 9.5.
It's
now.
it's a 9.
You
You
know
know
what
what they
they
say
say.
about
It's-
small boots.
It's a 9.
No, it's a. I don't even know if I want to tell my shoe size.
Why not?
Because some ladies might be like, "Oh my God, he's got an anaconda." I don't need that in my life right now, man.
Not with those squeak feet.
No.
Yeah, look at those things.
That's got to be a 10.
Are those lady
10 and a
boots?
half, maybe.
Are you wearing ladies' boots?
No, these are not ladies' boots. These are booting ass.
Pretty
Yeah.
feminine.
Booting ass.
That's what it's about to be, yeah.
Yeah. He pisses me off every episode, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Where was you last week?
I think
You
it was
wasn't
snowing.
here. Yeah, I don't
South
get it, man.
Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was back. I was back home.
Probably riding on the giraffe somewhere. But no. So
What
80s.
decade for you?
Well, considering that I'm a young man,
What's young?
it was probably like
2010s for him.
no, probably the early 2000s that I was a childhood. But I do like history. So with me, how I'm gonna answer the question is, what decade would I like to live in? It would be the 80s, man. Just because, like, for comedy, man. Oh man, that was like the golden age, man.
Yeah,
like,
well,
Isn't that where AIDS was super
was.
popular too?
You said what?
AIDS was like big in the 80s.
Didn't it come from your country?
Not my country, my continent.
Yeah, well, yeah, continent, whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
racist.
it came from over there. I don't give a damn. You brung that over here.
Yeah,
Magic Johnson beat
no,
it, buddy.
no.
But Magic beat it.
Some American guy went to Africa,
Is that what it
had
was?
sex with a monkey, got AIDS, came back to your
I wonder
country.
what color he was. Do you know?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
I wouldn't have the slightest clue.
You think it was a white dude? a white American guy.
If I was a bet man,
A white American guy went on a
He'd be
missionary.
the only one attracted to a monkey.
He went on a missionary trip, but caught up with the monkeys.
anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, no, the 80s, man. For comedy purposes, the movies, but then also pop music, man.
Pop music was
like
great.
last week, I was just talking about Michael Jackson and Prince. I mean,
Yeah.
two of the greatest. For one, Michael Jackson.
Madonna.
Yeah, Madonna. You got
You had a bunch of them, man.
a whole bunch, man.
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
You had so many.
Joan Jett, right? Is that maybe I'm saying, huh? Yeah, Joan Jett.
Joan Jett.
Yep. I was hoping I
Why
missed
do you have to look to the people to fucking get an answer?
Yep. Hard.
Shows how much
hard.
he actually knows about the 80s.
What was
so.
Steve Perry's group? Steve Perry.
By the way, we do got a live
Phil
audience
Collins.
today. Oh, Phil Collins, man. Oh, man,
yeah.
he's got that one with that famous song with the drum.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
I think
man.
that was a 90s song.
No, that's 80s, right?
No, Phil Collins started in the 80s, but I thought that song came out in the 90s when he wrote the soundtrack for Tarzan.
Night.
Yeah.
No, that
Oh,
was,
Lord.
that's not a 90s song, was it?
Oh, Lord.
No, that was not. No.
I'm telling you. Phil Collins,
Shoot-doo-ba-doo.
like late 80s for sure.
Hey, if it's 89, that's still the 80s. I don't give a damn.
What was Aerosmith?
Aerosmith was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, never mind.
80 what?
That's not corrected, dude.
80 what?
1981.
81.
Exactly,
Yeah,
dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Matter of fact,
I was
he
close
also-
by like
He's right,
10
he's a
years.
dumbass.
'Cause I sung one of his songs at my class class graduation,
Yeah.
which was one more night.
One more night.
Yeah, by Phil Collins. So those it was just great. It was just great music back then.
For the live audience here, I just do want to tell you that Tony is a dumbass on a lot of things. And
Listen,
he
I
can't
just
talk
don't know
either.
much American
My,
pop.
No,
my name's
not
Tony too.
Oh yeah,
So-
not Tony. Yes,
But
but
you talking
Tony
about Black
K.
Tony or White Tony?
Right, yeah.
Hey, damn, it is.
I don't know
Tony,
not
White
one
Tony.
dumb Tony in my life.
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Buddy, you
We
sit
pretty
next-
People
intelligent
hear
guys.
people hear my accent and assume I have a high credit score,
That's right.
and then I don't.
Until you get to talking. Until you get to
Until I
talking.
show
then
them my
that
credit
goes
score,
down.
and then they're like, what happened? I can't associate it.
But yeah, for me,
Oh,
it
they
was
got
the 80s.
700 easily.
Well, that I can afford this sofa.
My credit score?
Yeah.
That's a personal question, bro.
It's my shoe size.
You'll never know.
Shoe size.
10. His credit score's a 10.
Oh damn. You ain't even getting the house.
Can't even get a shack, man.
This
Someone
man
outside, I have a cardboard box under an underpass. Like,
This
he
man
can't
can't
even
even
get
get a
that.
bicycle at Walmart. Damn.
Yeah.
But no,
I
yeah.
heard a comedian say that the other night. He said my credit score is my shoe size. So
Oh yeah. So you out here stealing
Oh,
jokes?
so you're stealing
I'm
jokes
still-
on a
I
podcast.
stole it.
It's
Yeah.
international. People
So-
all over the world are going to watch this.
So what's your favorite decade, or what decade would you like to live in though? Mine would be the 80s. His is the 80s.
So, in my way of thinking, there are things I like from every decade. Like medicine today is the best it's ever been, right? But if first of all, I think the 20s looked awesome.
Okay.
Like from the like footage and you know everyone that went outside always like dressed to the T. You know, like
the
they were
20s.
they're always dressed in like suit and tie, no matter what. It was like a very
Well, see, if he lived in the 20s, then, technically he would never hang around with black people.
And that, do you realize that the show is
But I
called
think
Ordinary
that's-
Blacks, right?
I think that's what he's
okay.
saying.
Okay, I was
He
not
doesn't-
going
he
there.
doesn't want to-
I was thinking more. I was thinking more of like like the Great Gatsby parties and shit.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
do you-
So you want to be a gangster?
He wasn't a gangster, was
They were gangsters.
he? Oh.
No, he's talking about. Do you understand what the name of our podcast is?
Yeah,
We already got
Ordinary
some
Blacks
damn
question mark.
backlash, and now they're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is not no black stuff now. The 20s.
I'm sorry, the 20s.
That's
That was
the decade he
that
liked
was like
living.
that was like Art Deco. So the buildings, the architecture was thriving. I'm not thinking about like the people who built the buildings. I'm thinking about like the buildings themselves.
Clearly, you're not thinking about that damn shit. But the 20s, though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, the music was not the best, but like the parties that they had, look, the whole like party scene,
Yeah.
because it was that's when
this could go
wasn't
this could just
wasn't like liquor illegal in the States, so they had that whole prohibition thing.
they
that's when the
So you had,
gangsters.
but you had all the speakeasies,
That's what I
all
told
that
you,
sort of
you
stuff.
Yeah, so just say you want to be
When
like an Al
they
Capone,
back
Lucky
when they
Luciano.
You know, because with that accent, he probably would have been pretty cold-blooded. You know.
Oh, you think the Peaky Blinders?
I can see you as a
The
hit.
Peaky fucking Blinders. Flashing with my fucking hat.
I can see you as a hit, man. I can see that. I couldn't see you as a
get
boss,
away from
but-
nothing, dude. They'll be like, "Who killed him? Oh, you see that fat guy waddling away?
No, but
That's that guy over there."
if you was a gangster,
No,
though, the law be on your like you had the law in your pocket. Though.
So back then, in
yeah.
the 20s,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have been Tony. Your name would have been Guido.
Yeah,
you do kind of look like
Big guys.
but I also wouldn't. I guess I wouldn't want to live in the 20s in South
I just
Africa.
thought about this. Damn, that's funny. That's
you,
funny.
you're such a big guy, you don't even have to fight. You just stand by the door and then say, "We'll get Guido."
No,
If
that
you have
wouldn't
any
even be
problems
Guido.
with you, We'll get Guido.
They'd be like,
You'd be the type of dude to hang somebody out of a damn window.
Right.
This is how they would do it. They were like, they'd be like, "Oh, you pissed him off. We're gonna get Martin the Meatball," and that's me. I come in, Martin the Meatball, just fucking, hey, you fucking doing, that?
That is crazy. The 20s, man. I didn't think that. I didn't think you would go there.
Yeah.
That shocked me though.
I just like the architecture and like that whole like speakeasy vibe. I think that's cool.
I don't want to live in any time that I have to get my ass whooped, okay?
Yeah, man.
We could have been in Africa in the 20s.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute.
In the
Wait.
20s.
Yeah.
That's racist.
No.
No, I'm saying you could, like, what's Africa like? Like, if I was living in the 20s, I wouldn't be in South Africa in the 20s. I would rather
Could have been in South Africa in the 20s.
Yeah, you can. We were colonized in 1600s.
Yeah, but South Africa ended up being one of the most racist
Yeah.
continents.
Or in the 20s, yeah. In the 20s, there was another level of segregation. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, know what? Know what? Technically, though, in Harlem, though, Harlem
what?
back then was booming, though, wasn't it? Or was that the 30s? Or was that more?
Harlem was
20s and
Harlem was the black
yeah.
what we call the black market or yeah, it was booming.
Now,
Yeah.
For African Americans.
correct me if I'm wrong, but like,
And Brooklyn.
like
Yep.
Manhattan and stuff seems like an awesome place in the 20s. And wasn't that, they weren't slaves or anything back then, right? In the 20s, it was all like, everyone was
No,
free.
it was
And-
segregation.
No.
was there
no.
segregation in Manhattan and
Oh,
stuff in the
absolutely.
20s?
Yeah, man, it was all.
That
over
shows
the
how much
place,
I know
man.
about American history. Hey.
I told you, we're gonna have to get our damn name canceled. I mean, changed after
There
this,
was-
especially
there
after
was-
the bullshit you just said.
there-
I just said I think the 20s would be a cool time to live. You guys brought race into it. I'm thinking parties and houses.
Who the hell want to go to when you got the 70s, the 80s, I'm even throwing the
If
60s
I'm in the
for parties
80s,
and
I
you're
die
going
from
to a
AIDS.
20s.
If I'm in the 70s, I probably get a heroin overdose. If I'm in the, if I'm in the 60s, probably get arrested for like serial killing or something. If I'm in the 50s, I'm at war and depressed. And 40s, definitely dead.
50s and 60s was war.
What
So
the
you had
hell? I guess
Vietnam,
that's true.
you had
Yeah,
Vietnam
yeah.
War.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm just thinking the negative. In the 20s, like what? Oh, I can't drink in public?
You don't think they didn't have no? Do you understand that Al Capone died from syphilis?
No.
Dumbass.
You can die from anything, anytime.
Right.
So you just,
Dumbass.
but you just put out all these bad negatives.
I'm
about
just
all
saying,
these
if
decades
I
in
lived
the
in
20s,
there-
oh,
Okay,
what
but
am I
then-
do? Segregate.
I'm a big guy. If I
What year was
lived
Al
anytime...
Capone?
20s.
Well,
I guess in the 20s,
well, he
World
could have
War
died from
One,
syphilis
right?
in the 20s.
Yeah, you could have died from syphilis.
World War One's
I hope you go out here and catch it now.
Syphilis?
Yep.
Bro, I'm African. I can handle it. I'll just cough it off.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, you can shit. I'll take one of those like med lemons. If you're
Okay.
gone.
Tony, man, I appreciate you for
I
coming, man.
appreciate you guys.
And thank you, man.
Have another one of your audience people.
Yeah, so now we're gonna bring
Have a good one.
somebody else up, man, from the audience. So who you wanna call up, man?
Huh?
Let's call up this beautiful lady here. Come on up. Let's get it. Give her a hand, man. Let's go. We're gonna keep clapping till she get up here.
She's like a fucking wheelchair. It's taking forever. God damn.
I'm here.
Okay,
Hey.
take a seat.
Hey, I asked for the Mom stripper pole.
Holy shit. Okay. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Carrie.
Okay, nice to
Carrie?
meet you, Carrie. That's a nice name. I know a lot of beautiful Carries out
Carry with an I or carry with a Y?
Carrie with an IE.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You were wrong on both.
I told you
And the
Tony's not that
20s.
bright. Yeah,
That shows
thank
my,
you.
that shows my...
So before we even ask you what decade was like your favorite, how do you feel about the 20s? What he just said.
I think he's in it for the mescaline and cocaine. That was my take.
The
Thank
masculine and
The
cocaine.
mescaline.
Oh,
That was
man.
when mescaline was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is. So yeah, I'm definitely in for that.
So yeah, what is that, by the way? Is that
like a
something-
tequila?
It's some like
Oh, okay.
hallucinogenic drug that they used to.
All right, I'm listening.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right?
I never
know.
heard of that. I've never heard of that.
That sounds like an
It was
off-brand
like a-
tequila to me.
That's crazy.
I think Freud did it.
Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund Freud.
That's right.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, right? Remember that?
Come on, dude.
Just look that up.
Just go Google Sigmund
Yeah.
Freud.
You should go look that up. Don't look at that, man. You might.
I was looking for a dick pic. No, can I see that on your?
Oh my God.
No, I wasn't. I'm
Listen,
kidding.
Not with the
Well,
size.
not your feet.
You don't want to see that with the size of his shoes. These little
Yeah.
tiny little shoes. You
Oh.
need his little toenail over there.
This is what you get when you just bring random people up. I'm not gonna lie to you. You just never know.
Nah, I'm just sitting here and
I know.
people just want to see your dick the whole time. Talk about
I
your
look
dick.
like
This has just been a
an
dick
innocent
podcast.
I'm gonna get a divorce after this.
I wasn't. I was looking.
No.
I was looking for your pictures, wife. No.
What? Nipple pics from his wife?
I'm kidding.
So what's your
Keep going,
favorite?
ask me
What's your favorite? Well, I don't even know if I want to ask you now. But what is your like? What decade was your favorite decade, or what decade would you want to live in though? Out of all the decades, which you think the best one?
Live in. I'd probably go back to the '60s. I wasn't born yet.
60s is a good
Want to
one.
be a stay-at-home mom? That's not allowed to leave her
No,
house.
I'd be a whore still.
Ah, one of
Yeah.
those
I-
60s.
That's when the hippie. I like how you think.
That was the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
That was the beginning of the hippies.
The hippies,
well, like
man,
the
yeah.
late '60s, right? The hippies.
Yeah. I'd
So would
still
you go
be-
to Woodstock?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
70s.
Oh yeah.
60s, 70s.
No, but late '60s is when they
Yeah,
started.
Chris,
Yeah, late
yeah.
'60s they started.
65 to 75.
Hey Tony, man, your segment is over, buddy.
Oh, damn it.
Come fucking
He's
interrupt
helping.
on now.
Hey, I'm new.
Golly.
I'm new.
No,
He's
no.
helping.
So the '60s. So what all in the '60s would you like indulge in, or what do you
a
love
lot
about
of
the
mushrooms.
'60s?
I would.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
You can still get them today.
Breakfast.
Look, we got
They're
the
I
audience
know.
clapping mushrooms. Wow, and doing air high five. So the
Oh,
mushrooms.
he does mushrooms.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I already did that in the '90s though, and it didn't go so.
So when you do mushrooms, tell me about it.
Mushroom
What
smoothie,
is
mushroom
that?
sandwich.
Well, how does it
mushroom
make you?
ragu.
I know it's a hallucinogenic, but how does it make you feel?
Yeah.
Well,
Mushroom with weed? I don't know.
Man, damn, I'm trying to get some
I'm sorry.
education here.
You
Talking to
wanna
the
talk about
crowd.
mushrooms?
Talking to the crowd. I'm just talking about different types of mushroom meals.
Well,
cool.
the ones I like
Peanut
the
butter mushroom
best,
sandwich.
you know, you dip them in peanut butter, or
Yeah.
sometimes you just chew them up.
Peanut butter mushroom sandwich. Have you done mushrooms before?
No, hell no.
You've never eaten mushrooms?
Yeah, like in spaghetti. What type of mushrooms we talking about here?
The type that you definitely
No,
don't.
no.
Yeah.
I've never done that. That's why I asked you, like, how does it make you
Oh.
feel? Yeah.
Really good.
Okay.
And well, I think
Really good. The walls are so.
Hey, are you on that
I
stuff
like
right now?
it.
Like, is that what you
I
want right
can't
now?
do it anymore. I'm sober now because I
Oh, congratulations.
So
thanks
she takes mushrooms again.
till tomorrow.
Yeah,
You're
until
making I believe, but I take
I'm
your
sober
face
now
value
till
for it,
tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here's what it's like on mushrooms for
Okay.
me. I'm laying on the ground going, anyone else hear Leonard Skinner in that Rage Against the Machine song? And they're saying, Carrie, it's Dave Matthews Band. It's Dave. No one's even playing any Rage. Oh.
So you'll be you'll be a hoe in the '60s, and you'll be a
So she's on
hoe in the
right now.
'20s.
She's
but
on mushrooms right now.
A drug
sorry.
addict in the '60s. I got
Okay, let's combine them.
so a hoe and a drug addict.
Yeah.
I sound like you have a good time.
Yeah, I'll be a
Yeah.
hoe.
So you just
What year is it now?
you would be asleep. You would be asleep through most of the day. You'd be awake at night.
Can I do both now? Oh, fuck this.
Yeah, you could be a hoe right
You
now.
can do whatever you want.
You can, yeah, you
Hey,
can
it's
do
a
whatever
free
you want.
country.
Yeah, and with the administration in right now, hell, everything goes.
I know, we're in Armageddon, so I'm living that way.
Yeah. So
Hey, at least
Tony, you
South
got a
Africa is
question
the president
for
of the
everybody?
United States.
do you got a question for her?
Um,
What type of hoe would you be though? Would you be an extreme hoe or like a house hoe, or what type of hoe?
first of all, I'm sorry.
What?
What's a household?
Yeah, I might need clarification.
Yeah,
a
They don't
household.
come to my house. I don't want them.
Yeah, household people come to you.
No, I'm not that.
Okay, so you go.
Because they end up fucking staying.
How do you know this terminology? They end up staying. This was really good. I'm going to live here now.
They're called
I love this underpass.
homosexuals.
Hobosexuals. That's a new one. Hobosexuals. You can keep that.
Homosexuals?
I have a real nice house. And then they're like, hey, I'm going to stay here. I don't have water at my place because it's a cardboard box.
And like what? Everybody you date's from Africa?
Hold on, no, you be having
No,
sex
they're
with
from the fucking streets of Dayton.
So you said they have
so
to be
American
cardboard.
Africa.
No,
Okay,
so you be
that's
messing with homeless guys?
Well, I think they have a house because they're taking their dick pic in their bathroom, and it's probably somebody else.
It's not a
Some
bathroom.
other hoe's bathroom.
It's a Waffle House bathroom. They're taking their dick pic at a Waffle House bathroom.
I have a lot of questions about that.
Yeah. But that's the place you go to take dick pics, is
How
Waffle
are they
House.
charging their phones?
Waffle House plugs.
Turns out they don't have a home. Then it's my home.
Yep.
County, help me.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I'm raising my standards. At least have a car.
So you won't be a car hoe.
Yeah,
what
let's
you're
do a
saying.
car hoe.
Okay.
Car
that's
hoe.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you know I watched
26-year-old
porn the other day?
in my car.
You a 26-year-old?
Yeah, he was hot.
Okay.
And you just car hoed him?
I car hoed. Well, I didn't go all the way. It was like high school.
So you teased him.
Yeah.
That's a terrible.
Hey, we don't want to get into that.
What kind of
We don't-
podcast is this? What?
Well, I don't know. You just turned it into
You've
something.
derailed
it's not.
it.
I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you
Derailed
that
it.
much.
We spoke about mushroom.
What is it?
We went from
fucked it up.
wanting to live in the '60s to now being car
Carrie,
hoes.
you fucked
I don't
it
know what's going on over here.
And the name of this episode, it was gonna be like, what decade was the best? We're gonna name it
Car
Carrie.
hoe.
You fucked it up.
Yeah.
That's what we.
Nah, just car hoe.
You
I
messed it
thought
up.
it was dirty.
Car hoe.
Yeah, people
Car
are
hoe.
like, what's a car hoe?
You gotta
Fucking
be a
watch
hoe.
Henson.
Yeah, I said, why would you be in the 60s? And you said, oh, I just want to be a
You
hoe.
think we started that? We
Yeah.
didn't ask you what you wanted, like what type of hoe
Oh,
would you.
you're
and
up
we
here, me
didn't-
too, and me.
We didn't ask you. We didn't sit here and be like.
I'm kidding. I brought it
We
up.
didn't sit here and be like,
I'm wearing a
listen.
fucking hustler sweatshirt. What do you think?
Oh,
We didn't. We
you
didn't
want to
sit.
explain what hustler is? Don't get into it, please. No.
We didn't sit.
Me too.
No.
I got stock in it.
We didn't sit
got
here and
something
ask
else?
you.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I wish
shit.
I did.
I was gonna join in.
We didn't sit here and ask you which generation would you be best a hoe in. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother podcast.
What
I'll answer.
generation? What generation? Okay, your last question. Then we're gonna bring up one more guest. What generation
Your
is
turn.
the best to be a hoe in? Like if you had to be a all-star hoe.
An all-star.
Also, what
I'll
country?
go back to the 20s. Where there's mescaline.
Come back.
That's a good hoe era. That's all I'm saying.
Carrie, you're goated, Carrie. Carrie. I don't think I called a woman a hoe this many times in my life.
For show.
For sure.
Hey, go,
She's a hoe for sure.
you better go pray the rosary. Am I done here?
No, you're done, Carrie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Tony, we got the 80s. Tony, we got the 20s. Carrie, we got the 60s.
Only if she could be a hoe. Like what the?
How do you feel about that, man?
All
That
I'm
was
saying
crazy, wasn't
is,
it? That was wild. That I'm lost for words.
yeah. At least she said if she was to be a hoe, it would be
No,
the 20s.
know what I love about
The
her
best
though is
probably
her
hoe.
confidence and honesty though, man.
Yeah, I mean,
and her openness.
you
That
want to be
was
a
beautiful.
hoe? Show it.
Yeah. Shoot. Hey,
You
Earl
have
Buck is down with the hoes.
Okay, I'll tell your wife.
I don't give a damn. She's gonna watch it. I'm gonna get home. Shit, what the hell you just say? Hey, who cares?
BTA. Or
Oh, you
BTS.
Oh, BT.
Yeah, belt
No,
to
it-
skin.
Oh,
You want
yeah.
a little bit of belt to skin on him.
Yeah. I thought it was belt to ass.
No, it was BT. Was it B? It was BTS, bro. It's all
Oh,
I
that's
know.
when we was trying to be clean.
we were being clean.
Yeah, belt to
Yeah,
skin.
belt to
Okay, are you ready for our next guest, though, man?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this guy up. Come on up here, man. Clap him up, man. Let's go. Clap him up. Clap him up. Clap him up. Damn, this nigga athletic.
I'm trying to say that. I'll just agree with you.
How you doing, buddy? What's your name, man?
Will T. Hayes, my man.
Okay. Hey, you see that black handshake? Watch this.
Yeah, I
One
got
time.
absolutely ignored. No, it's cool, bro.
That was so
Don't be
uncomfortable.
scared. Don't be scared about it.
Nah, what's your name, though, buddy? You said your name was what?
Will T. Hayes.
Will
man.
T. Hayes. Welcome, Will, man. Hey, first off, how do you feel about him? I got a few questions to ask you, buddy. Okay.
Oh,
I got a few questions to ask you.
I'm here.
I don't know you from a damn can of paint, but I got a few questions. How do you feel about the 20s, man?
The 20s?
Yeah. He said. the
Would you
20s.
like to live in the 20s?
I heard a lot of interesting shit sitting back there. And no, I don't. There's 20s is one of the places I just probably wouldn't want to be,
I just
especially
can't-
being black.
I just can't
get it.
relate, guys.
I know
I
you
don't know why I
can't.
can't relate. I
You
don't know
would,
why.
you would be somewhere with stocks and like an investment somewhere. Me, I'd have been fighting.
Yeah.
We would have been fighting. You,
Yeah,
maybe.
No, I would have been fighting.
No,
No, I kind of would have been in the house.
there you go.
The house.
There you
I would
go.
have been in the house.
There you go.
Yeah, like back in slave times, I'm not gonna lie. I would have been in the house.
I think we might have been like.
I can't attribute anything
with
to this
slaves.
conversation without being cancelled. So
You can.
You might just
I'm just curious on where it's gonna go exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that'd have been.
I don't want to get canceled, but hey,
you guys will be
No,
fine.
y'all. No, y'all
replace
fucked that
another
up
Tony.
with the last one. I'm
yeah,
not.
so how do you feel about Carrie? Carrie was nice. We're gonna have to get her back, man.
Hey,
We need her
that was
information.
funny,
I'm
but
not
that
gonna lie.
was very.
You want her
interesting.
information because she a car hoe.
She said you wanted to be a hoe in the 20s, which is crazy. I'm like,
You over here saying
you know the thing that.
No, I want the information, not because I want to experience what
she's
hoes
talking
is,
about
no.
being a car hoe. You're like, we should get her information. I
No,
really
no,
want to
no,
be in
no.
contact with her.
You know what's crazy
Guys,
though?
I don't want the
He just wants a
information.
white
I just
butt
want.
hanging out
She
the
made
side
the
of a fucking
podcast
car.
funny, man.
But you want to know something
Oh,
crazy?
I'm sorry, we don't make it funny. Fuck you.
No, I mean she
That's
made
what
it interesting.
Yell at.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
made it interesting.
Unbelievable.
She was the funniest one so far.
Man, yeah.
Also, disrespect to the guy who's letting us use his venue.
No, the owner is good people. I love the owner.
Okay,
man.
he's one person.
Yeah, he's good
He's
people.
Fucking good people.
He is. Well,
one
in the,
person.
yeah, I mean that's like
dude,
Will.
whatever
He's good
slang.
people.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean it's normal.
Good
So
stuff.
Will,
What's happening?
what decade is like? What decade would you want to live in, or what is like your favorite decade of all time? Like,
So it's more of like a time traveling question. If I could go back in time at any
well,
point,
no, because I don't want to age you, and I'm not going to ask you your age. So what? You can answer like, what was your funnest decade, or what decade?
oh,
would
like
you
what
wanna live?
decade I've already lived.
No, what
Yeah.
you want to live in.
Oh, what I would want to
Yeah,
live.
Yeah,
what
it's
you
either
wanna
it's
live.
either or.
How's
It's
that not
either
time
or.
traveling?
Because he's an idiot. Just
It's either or.
Okay.
You could, I mean, you could say the early 2000s. I don't know. You like a young man.
You look like a young man. It's crazy. When did Bitcoin come out?
Oh yeah, that's a good fucking
When
spot.
did Bitcoin come out?
But you had to mind it yourself back then.
I know, but that like I'd have put all the work in.
Yeah, yeah,
and I'd have
you're
been
right.
somewhere
You're right. You would be so
spectacular
fucking
right
rich.
now.
Yeah,
oh
that's
my
true.
god, like
I like
Good
that.
at
I don't even.
Three
I don't gotta
items.
go back that far.
That's
I don't
pretty
want to go back any
No,
further.
no,
than that.
okay, because anyone can do that, so that's dumb. You have to pick a generation.
No,
but you
that,
have
hell
no
no.
hindsight.
That's BS. Don't tell him that's dumb.
No,
What
no
type of man is
hindsight.
you?
Because if I knew I could do something, I could stage anything, right? Because you know what's going to happen. So you have no hindsight in this travel.
How you gonna tell this man?
I mean, I guess that.
what
I mean,
decade?
that'll only work if you're going towards the future, though.
Okay,
if you
but
don't
in this
know.
case, you get amnesia and you're stuck in a generation.
Okay, so
Which generation would you want to be stuck in?
He just told you. How can you go
Because-
against his answer?
because-
he's
the only-
getting more depth to
Because the only
question,
reason
so
he's
I'm
going
here
to
for
like the
You didn't do that with the hoe that was up here. You did not do that with the hoe that was up here. You let her say it.
Because she wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go back to the 20s because I know you don't get arrested
Hey,
for
she
holding
said- she
around.
said that.
Like,
It
you
was-
she didn't say that.
It was wildly specific too. Like I was sitting back there. I was
Maybe she
thinking
has
like,
time travel.
you be a hoe in the 20s, man. Like they didn't wash really. Like it's like
But she a hoe
They
in
was
America
getting
in the
down
20s.
and
She's
dirty.
not a
like
hoe
they
in
were
France
doing
in
shit
the
in
20s.
buckets and throw it out the window. Like
Yeah,
that was the type of time.
That
This
was-
is not.
that
This
was-
is not medieval Europe. The 20s was not shit.
You
in
ain't
the
been to
bucket.
Brooklyn. That's all I'm saying. I'm just playing.
No, okay. So answer his question,
still
buddy.
have that.
I apologize by that also.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But to answer your question, I guess if I had to think about it, I would go back to around the time my dad was born,
Okay,
which
so
would have been it.
without aging your dad, because we're not gonna ask that. But like,
I mean,
what
20s.
time was that?
Everyone's going back
I
to
mean,
20s.
you're gonna know once I tell you that, but
Okay, let's do it.
it was like in the mid 1930s.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's not far from the 20s.
I know, right? Just like, but you said I had no
But that's
hindsight.
like,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
but that's like World War II, beginning of World War II.
it's crazy, right?
Yeah. So why you choose to go?
Oh, that's the
Because
Great
my
Depression.
dad is still alive.
Okay.
And he made it.
Did
That's
he
why
fight in the war? Oh,
No.
he was born. Sorry, he was like a little.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Oh man.
So he was born in the Great Depression.
all that.
Oh
And
man.
then some. But like like I said, the only reason I would pick it is just because he survived all the way up until now. He's still alive. So
Is he happy?
yeah.
Man,
like,
that's
you know,
great. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As happy as he can be with Alzheimer's and stuff like that.
Old timers. Yep.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Nah, it's all right. Don't be sorry,
Thanks
man.
for bringing the podcast
No,
up.
No, man.
We just,
You know
we
what
just
really?
got on a high and
appreciate
that's
it.
all.
I was just being
We're gonna
honest.
finish this podcast.
And once
That's
again,
cool.
this is what you get when you bring randoms on.
Yep.
Right here.
Bring the
I'm
energy
sorry.
down.
You know why I'm not upset though,
No.
or why I'm more upset really?
Why?
Because
Okay.
I just taught him how to use Cash App, and he forgot.
You try to teach it.
I also don't know how to.
Alzheimer's about Cash App.
Before he had Alzheimer's.
I also don't know
taught
how
him how
to
to
use
use Cash App.
Cash App.
So
You just learned
how
that?
was
No.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
See?
so
I don't
how
even
was
know
it,
the
man?
Venmo.
How was that experience? Trying to teach it.
It was better. It was better because like you know where like the phone button is like
Yeah.
on your like I said on your phone. I switched that with the Cash App sign.
Oh, I bet you confused the hell out of him.
He was sitting. He was where like I was.
You're a terrible
he
damn
was getting
son
me.
for that one.
Hey,
He was getting me where I needed to be, man. And then I'm like, then he forgot. I'm like, man.
He set it up. Every time his dad opened the phone, is just sending him $20. He's like, I fucking love this.
Was your dad trying to dial the phone number?
Every single time. Every single time.
He's sending you money.
Every
Great.
single
I like
time.
It. That's
Listen.
fun.
You know how many investments I've made?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be pissed off if I was your dad.
You know,
basically-
he doesn't remember that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit.
You
best
could
part.
literally take up a
Damn.
job as a Nigerian prince scam guy. You would be great at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm here for
Press
it. too.
this button
I'm
and I
having
can
voice.
help get you gold.
Holy
Just
cow.
send me your bank details and I'll get you some gold.
Hey,
I'm from
that's-
Nigeria. I'm a
That's
prince.
crazy.
So 1930. So let me ask you this, if you don't mind me asking. So since your dad was born in the 30s, like growing up as a kid, and you said that's the decade that you want to, be in because he survived, which is a pretty interesting take. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Because
I told you my first answer.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
If we
No.
gotta get into depth with
Nah,
it, then I'm
so-
gonna make it a little interesting.
Growing up as a kid, if you don't mind me asking, did he have like lots of stories to tell you about how times was back then? Mostly probably like in the 40s though.
You want to know something crazy? My dad had a story that he.
Oh shit! You know it's gonna be funny when he's laughing.
It's not though. That's the part that y'all talked about. I'm not trying to bring down the mood.
Okay, so we're just depressing story.
All right, I'm gonna make it short. I'm gonna make it short.
Yeah,
Just
Will
like
the
I
Depression
said.
Guy. There we go.
Yeah.
That's not my name.
Will
Shut
T
up.
Depression.
Will T.
Depression
Depression.
Will T Depression.
WTD.
That's wild.
That's his name. No, let him speak, man. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
My dad, and I think it was here in Dayton actually.
Okay.
He had like an Emmett Till moment. Like,
Oh, snap. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, but he didn't get beat or nothing like that. He went to Emmett Till.
Give him the. So Emmett Till. Go ahead, tell him. Tell him. Go ahead.
I want to hear your Black history. That's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
tell me about
No,
Emmett.
you tell him Emmett Till.
Emmett Till was basically like, a black, or how old was he? He was young.
No, he was like a young child.
Yeah, he was young,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
the whole thing was that he whistled at a white woman and he got like lynched. He got lynched for it, or he got real.
No,
he got beat.
no, he got beat up. Like when you, and
Yeah, he
the
got
pictures
beat.
is actually on the internet, and like it's
His
very.
face all like puffy. And
Yeah,
it's
he
very
got beat.
depressing, man.
Like,
Why did
yeah.
he whistle at the white lady?
I like I said,
I don't know, hell, but all I know is you weren't supposed to do it back then.
right?
I
You couldn't
didn't
talk
know the
you
whole
couldn't-
story, bro.
You couldn't talk to white people back then.
Yeah.
So it was like, you feel me? It was
It was
a whole
touchy.
other thing.
Yeah, it
So
was
he's like,
different.
I can't speak to them. I'm a whistle.
So yeah, my dad told me he had an Emmett Till moment because he
What the hell you just say? I'm sorry.
going.
I'm sorry. Keep going, Will.
Yeah,
I'm
keep
sorry.
going. Will T
I'm
Depression.
gonna let y'all air that out when I leave.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna air this boot is in the ass. I tell you that much. That's what I'm gonna air out.
This tiny lady size boot.
Go ahead,
wild.
man. So Emmett Till,
yeah,
you had
my dad had an Emmett Till moment because he was talking to a white woman and he went to jail.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh snap!
yeah. I only think he spent like a day or two there, but it was.
But still,
That happened.
Just the gist of that is actually sad and depressing.
Oh yeah, but
Wow.
it's
So,
like
Let me.
I
ask
think
you,
he got some pussy though.
from the
In
white
jail?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Good one, but that was good one. That was a good one. You got one.
He was in jail. I think he got pussy.
Because
I'm
I
like,
thought
is
he
that what
had
they
that
call
too.
it?
I was
Is
like,
that
man.
what they call it in
No.
jail?
Your dad was
That's
about
wild.
to be. Your dad was
That's
about to
wild.
be goated back then.
That's wild.
To get some vagina in jail back then. Holy cow! That's
Boy.
crazy.
No, never mind. But yeah, they got conjugal visits, motherfucker. Like
Damn.
For a day.
But no.
He's like, I know I'm only here for a day, but can I schedule? Is it too late to schedule?
I try to get some on the outside. I'm on the inside. Where's it at?
Yeah.
Come on.
Listen, she's ready. She's outside. Just fucking let her in. You can watch. I don't care.
It'd be the
Yeah. Can we go in the car?
it'd be the
She's a car
CO. Like I said, CO on lunch.
hoe. Yeah, right.
Like just like, yeah, like
Man.
he said, what you get for
The
lunch? Burger
warden's,
King.
the warden's
Come on,
wife.
Come on over here.
So
She's
you
like, I've always
honestly,
been interested.
so you honestly think he got some from The woman?
I think so. I want to say so.
Dang.
It sucks I can't really go back and ask him now.
Well, he might be your brother.
He might be. Not really, though.
Wow, that's crazy though, man. And sorry, but all jokes aside, sorry to hear that happened to your dad. Though.
Oh, no.
All jokes aside, man.
Bro, my dad
was a bad time back then.
I love my dad as much as I love him, man. He is fucked up. He can make a joke out of anything. And that'd be
That's
one of the
good. People
things he
see
makes a
humor
joke out
So
of.
what's one bad joke, man? Let's test your comedy skills, buddy. Not saying that you're a comic here or there, but neither here or there. Let's test your skills, man. What's the worst joke that your dad said? Make us laugh.
The worst joke?
Yeah, the worst joke. Now, be mindful that this is on all platforms, and whatever this man is about to say, we do not condone it.
Please don't cancel me.
Hey, man, say you don't condone the shit.
I do not condone it.
This man is independent.
He condones it.
He condones it.
Will T. Depression. Tell us
and
your
we're
depressed
not
jokes.
going to repeat it. Will T. Depression.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't know who that is, but
We're talking to you.
I'm trying to think, like, of an old joke my dad told me. It really, it's not that bad since I was ready.
Depression is not funny either, by the way. I thought I had to put that. It's not.
Yeah, it's good. It's a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
But I think it was one time my dad.
You can't say it and then laugh. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, you can, but it just shows what type of person you
Yeah,
are.
he's-
But
That's what he is.
All right.
Depression
Something
is
bad
real.
jumped-
Giggles.
All right.
Something bad just jumped in my head. No pun intended.
Just give it a second. Just give it a second. You just asked him what my bad joke was, and he said, "Yo,
I know he's over
hey,
here.
Will,
fucking
hey, Will T.
dog.
Depression. What's something bad that jumped in your head? That's crazy. They don't condone that though, so I didn't say that. I just want to
We
put that
don't
out there.
condone
I don't
that.
condone that. I'm
We
sorry,
don't condone that.
but no. My dad roasted me one time.
Okay.
That was pretty funny.
What'd he say?
It was he told me one time that I'm so skinny, if I stick my tongue out and turn sideways, I look like a zipper. It was the one time, because when I was younger, I used to get roasted and I used to feel some type of way about it. I got roasted.
Run that back one more time.
My dad said I used to be so skinny that if I stick my tongue out and turn sideways, I look like a zipper.
I don't get it. Hey, man, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
I'm like, I don't
What the
understand.
hell? I almost kicked you in your balls right there.
Have you
Your
never?
lady shoes?
Look, that's funny.
What the hell?
Have you ever? Let me ask you this: have you ever seen a zipper that hasn't like actually been on anything, or it has like all the zippers you've
How
ever seen
stiff
like
it is.
have been
Like a Michael Jackson jacket?
like a zipper, like an actual zipper, like.
Yeah,
Do you know?
I know
Do you
what a
know
zipper
the?
looks
Do you know
like.
the
That's what I'm
tongue of
saying.
the zipper?
Yeah.
So if it's new, the tongue is a lot stiffer, so it sticks out. So he literally looks.
That skinny zipper, right here. You know,
Oh, yeah.
If you got to explain your dad's joke,
you asked for a bad one.
I guess that's
thought it
it.
was
Everybody else laughed except you. Like, that was,
You're baffled. I'm not going to
you know why? Because he's laughing about the word depression. We're over here.
Don't put that on me. And for the record, I said jump in, and then I said jump in. I didn't say jump off.
He's laughing at depression. We're over here laughing at zippers. Clean humor.
Okay. You gotta out me as the bad guy. Ooh.
You wanna know something funny I did to my dad the other day though? Because like I told you,
Yeah.
he has like Alzheimer's,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
doesn't remember a lot. So I was sitting on his bed and I was talking to him, and I was on Instagram and I seen some Instagram models. And
Oh boy.
I showed him like, "Hey Dad, look at this."
Uh-huh.
He's like, "Ooh, she ain't had none of it, is she? Woo, she ain't got nothing. Well, she can't have like she ain't had none of it right there, is she? No, just ooh, what was her dad? What would her daddy say?" I was like, "Nigga, what?"
No.
I don't even understand
I don't-
any of what just
Yeah.
happened.
Okay,
What-
I showed him.
Repeat it again.
I showed him a chick,
You showed
That
him
was
a-
half
you-
naked.
Yep, you showed him a
and
half.
she said he couldn't like he don't understand why she wasn't hiding.
And you
any-
said-
she barely hiding any of it. Her body. That's what that meant.
She barely has a body?
Barely hiding any of her body.
Oh. Oh.
I know, but I
now
told my
audience
dad that
members
that's
just
like old as
come
shit.
in
So
and, yeah.
That's cool, man. Keep your day job.
Yeah. No.
Fuck both y'all, man. Fuck both y'all, man.
No. So
I
okay.
appreciate
Hey,
this,
I'm
though.
honest. I'm the nice one.
Shut up, nigga.
Okay, Will. No, buddy. This has been fun, man. This has been fun. Thank you for coming, buddy.
Thank you, Will T. Depression.
Yeah,
There you
Will T.
go.
Depression, man. Hey, have a nice day, buddy.
Yeah, you have a nice day.
Okay. And remember, guys, we are at a comedy club in Lav Zone. Did he just fall? What the hell is going on here? Hey, by the way,
It's live.
by the way, we're not cutting any of this out, man. What you see is what you get.
Can I say hi?
And no. And audience members won't shut the hell up. This is yeah, you never know, man. You never know. But Tony, man, to end this off, man, what do you think about today's episode, buddy?
First of all, we're in a comedy club doing a lot of jokes, so don't take anything serious. And if you do, that's on you.
Right. We don't condone depression. We don't condone hoeing.
And also,
No, I actually do condone hoeing.
okay, we
I
can.
do condone.
Yeah, car hoes are the new thing.
Look, the audience just got up there.
They
They said,
fucking-
"No, I love hoes."
Listen, if I lived in the 20s, it's for the parties
Yeah.
and the architecture. I want to make that clear because he's over here saying because,
So-
segregation or something like that.
Let's just do a quick recap so we can end it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The owner, 80s, music, comedy, peace.
Great. He's a great grandfather.
Yeah.
That's what I got from that whole conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, the 80s, because of comedy and pop music.
Mhm.
You, the 20s, because of
Architecture,
architecture and dancing and parties.
parties, yeah.
And syphilis. Let's not forget
You,
that.
you brought syphilis up. Yeah.
Well, because you said 80s had AIDS.
Okay, yeah,
90s,
because 80s has AIDS. You
Yeah.
won't be in an AIDS generation?
No, well, you can be in the 20s with a syphilis generation. You still die, buddy. They didn't have a cure for it. Ask Al Capone.
All right, bro.
Yep.
You died from
Okay.
everything.
And then we have Miss Carrie. She came up.
Yep.
60s and 60s
And
and 20s.
60s or a hoe from the 20s?
Well, she want to be a hoe in the 60s too.
You know, like the cars back in the 20s were different too, so car hoeing back then must have been.
Ooh, like that scene in the Titanic.
Yeah, I would imagine it's very spacious. Yeah.
Yeah, like the scene in the Titanic. Remember they had the sex scene in the car.
Yep.
Ooh, boy, that was hot. Yeah.
And then we have Will T. Depression.
His name was Will T. Hayes, man. Will T. Hayes,
Old school car.
aka WTD.
WTD.
Yeah, WTD.
Will T. Hayes, aka WTD.
But he said the Bitcoin,
He's gonna break
the
your
Bitcoin,
account.
the Bitcoin era.
He said
Right.
the Bitcoin era if he knew what was happening in the past.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bitcoin era, and then he said
The
the
30s.
30s because of his dad, and that was actually deep though. That was an interesting take.
Yeah, I mean, it was very different. I wasn't
that was
expecting
that
it.
was an interesting take, honestly.
Mm. That's cool. Yeah, that's what happens when there's live people here.
Yeah, live people they just mess
Yeah.
up the
That's
podcast.
it. You want to close this out?
Yeah, and I guess we can close this out, man.
Yeah, let's close it out.
Hey, give me a sec. Hey, will you guys shut the hell up? We trying to do something here, man. Golly, I'm sorry, guys. We just had to say that. Damn.
WTD, just
You know-
running his mouth.
I know, just WTD. We gave you stage time.
What more do you want? from us?
Close us out, man. I'm upset now.
All right. Ladies, guys, thanks for watching. Tune in, like and subscribe. I can't say those things real fast. Follow us, whatever. My name's Tony Gideon.
Shit was terrible.
My name's Tony Gideon.
And my name is Earl Buck.
Earl Buck. This is Ordinary Blacks Podcast.
Yeah, and we will see you guys next week, right?
That's right.
And
We'll see you there.
we will not have no live audience. So
Yeah. Probably
Yeah.
not. Never
yeah,
again.
never again. This is the last time.
We're done.
No, we're
Nope,
done.
we're done.
Hey, even if we can fucking come back. So yeah.
If ever. If
That's
ever.
been Ordinary Blacks. We out of here.